Yeah, just go to, I think it's just our HNH YouTube page. www.youtube.com/HNHvids, I think.
That's so much.
I know, it's stupid.
YouTube.
No, that's not it. It's not going to be there yet. Hold on. What's my URL, YouTube? I know I'm at a live event, but I don't know what the URL is. It doesn't say. Info and settings. No URL. Live control room. View watch page. Aha! Got it. Copy. Paste. There we go. Dude. This is stupid. Okay. Feel better now. I'm going to pause myself.
Oh, jeez.
Is it better?
Yeah, I can see us now.
Good. All right. Excellent. I'm just going to close this out. I think we're streaming until I say no.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Dude, I am so sorry. All right.
That was awesome, though, on the fly.
Sorry for the late start. That was really annoying. Even more annoying because there wasn't.
Did you picture your face?
Huh?
I can picture your face.
No, I didn't picture my face.
You suck.
I'm sorry.
I'll picture your face.
All right. We're still live there, right? Okay. Yeah, we're still live. All right. I'm just going to fix that page real quick so that people get the right thing. I wonder if we can embed that. Share. Embed. Ooh. Ooh. Copy. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. You and me, neither of us had any idea, sir. No, style mode is wrong. We want edit mode. What? What? Wait, what? No, that's not a...
Did it break again?
No, I don't know. Embed data has been manually set. I don't remember how to work this thing. Oh, I bet it's here. Style mode. No? No. Whatever. Just go where I told you. And we're going to be fine. Sorry, guys. This is really, really annoying. Coleman Ranahan knows everything, doesn't he?
Very much. Steven's like doing all the work, and I'm just like, let me post pictures on Facebook.
No, I just posted an entire embed link, and that was not what I wanted. Share. Can you tweet that URL or something?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I can
I
do it.
I got it. We're good.
I can do it. I got it right here. I'll do it.
We're good.
I'm
It's
fine.
already done. I did it.
Tweeted.
I did it.
I'm
I tweeted
tweeting it now.
It's done. I'm done. It's literally done. It's finished. Oh. I just wanted to be first because I'm not competitive.
There. All right.
Thick.
We're good. I've already updated the site so that a new URL is in place. All right. Jeez. It's unfair to you guys. Whoa, I just got dizzy.
I can't.
I'm not going to vomit or anything, though. Whoa.
You okay? Are you okay?
No, I'm floating. Hold on.
What did you do?
I don't know. I moved my head funny. I'll be okay in a second.
Do you have inner ear issues?
Huh?
Do you have inner ear issues?
Huh? A little bit of vertigo can't stop me.
I'm
going to Dragon Con. I'm going to Dragon Con.
Dragon Con.
The Dragon Con. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this show so we can do it.
Sleep.
Do it. Yeah. Do it. I tweeted. Gab, you tweet for me. Tweet. You be a street team like we've always wanted. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another jam-packed, fun, exciting, super awesome, mega episode of Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, the show that names itself like a Chinese buffet. Super mega #1 buffet of odd news in Crazy Town. We're like that shop that you go to, that you walk in, and I said shop, but I meant restaurant, and there's just a smorgasbord of news, and we go in there and we pick the stuff that probably got left over from the night before and has been reheated for your consumption as the first meal of the day for your wonderful lunchtime and your buddies, which I've actually heard is a thing that they can do where they take the food from last night and they just cover it, and then the next day they just turn the boilers back on and heat it back up. I'm joined by Ashley. She's currently making a face that she makes it seem that she's bothered by something.
I haven't been to a buffet in a while.
It's not safe. So
I mean, when you're a kid, it doesn't matter.
I've got to go to the. I'm going to training this week.
Well, that's not what I thought you were gonna say.
Nope, but we're saving that.
Okay.
I'm going to training this week, and they're feeding me everything. Like, there's a buffet. So you get there in the morning, and there's bagels. And this morning there was biscuits and eggs. And then there was fruit. I didn't eat any of the fruit, though.
Of course you didn't, because that would have been good for you.
No, I ate the egg biscuit, and I ate a bagel with cream cheese. I had 3 or 4 cups of coffee today. I lost track. But
jeez,
when you're in training, there's nothing. I mean,
nothing to do but eat.
What do you do? So you eat like
survive.
You eat like a crab fisherman. You eat as if you're burning 2,000 calories an hour trying to learn. Because they bring in there, you go into the training and you sit there and you do your snacks for breakfast. Then you go eat lunch. And at lunch, they have a huge salad bar. Then they've got all this stuff like pasta or fish or chicken or all these kinds of things. And then after that, you're sitting there eating your buffet-style deliciousness with homemade potato chips they have. It's so good. You get up and you go back to the dessert bar where there's your soft-serve ice cream, there's your chocolate pie, there's your banana cream pudding. So you eat that stuff. And then you go back into the room, and while you've been out of the room eating at the buffet, you go in there, and there's brownies.
Holy crap!
Mozzarella sticks.
Die.
Mozzarella cheese sticks breaded with wonderful magic.
Cheese sticks are the best.
They're so good.
Cheese sticks are good.
And then
like if someone walked up to me and like held out 2 coupons and one said sex right now and then the other one had a cheese stick on it,
you would be cheese stick time?
It would probably be cheese stick time.
You'd have to be cheese stick time, if you know what I mean. I rattled my head around like a bomb. If you know what I mean. So, Smash. It's been a long time since we've talked to the people. Since we've addressed the friends we've never met before in real life.
About a week.
It's been roughly 1 week. I would say probably a little less than a week, maybe 7 days.
7 days and 35 minutes.
Yeah, that it's been. I'm sorry the show's late. I mean, for all you audio listeners, y'all get basically red carpet to us. I mean, minus the interactivity.
Oh yeah, because you don't have to deal with any of the hiccups. Something is eating me.
Let me see.
There's nothing there. It itches.
I really don't want to look at you anyway.
It's fine.
It's weird. If you were on fire, I'd be like, I don't know. I'm not looking at you. You're on
just
fire.
Throw something on me that was
get better.
Flame retardant.
When you're wounded or not doing well, I'm just like, get better. Just stop. Stop being hurt.
I don't
know how to operate
terribly act wounded.
No, you never acted wounded.
Steven gets sick and curls up in a ball and dies.
I cry to everyone willing to listen.
Dude.
But when you get hurt or wounded or sick, you disappear like the dog that ran off into the woods to die. Just like like when your cat runs away and you just never
it
comes
might
back.
die.
You're like, it was 15 years old. You're like, it probably just went somewhere to die.
Yeah.
And you're just, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go over here. And where'd Ashley go? I don't know. And later we find you like under your bed, curled in a ball. What happened to her? I don't know. She must have been sickly.
I don't know why that is, but yeah, like when Steven gets sick, it is the end of the world and everybody knows it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like curled up
everybody
in the
knows
blanket on the couch. Will you bring me some soup and some figgy pudding?
it. Will you bring me some figgy pudding? I don't know what it is, but I need to eat it.
What did we play last night?
What did we play last the other day? Me and Ashley and Stephanie played some D&D. Finally, we cracked open the starter edition,
And it was epic.
and played through the quest, and it's going well. I have no idea where it's going, but I think things are going to work out. I got experience points like a boss.
I gave myself throat cancer DMing.
We killed 4 or 5. How many goblins we killed? We were just leaving goblins
1, 2,
dead everywhere.
3, 4.
We were some goblin killing
5, 6.
mofos.
Yeah.
It was good stuff.
It was awesome.
I was like, oh, there's a goblin over there. Pooh, crossbow. He tried to run, and I was, not getting away from me. Poo, 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 poo. I was like Doc Holliday up there. We crossbows.
They killed them, resurrected them, and killed them again.
That's how hard we hit.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
We are strong.
It was so awesome.
We are strong.
Oh,
Yeah, thanks, Weapon X. We're glad to have you here. We have had to switch, ladies and gentlemen, from Twitch, which might be a hashtag switch from Twitch.
I'm
Twitch
gonna
is
tweet
jacked. Do it. Do it.
Tweeting it.
Do it. Do it. Yeah, so we're switching from Twitch because they're a bunch of jack faces. I don't even know what that means, but you can just assume it's negative. Because every time, for last episode, every time for the last 2 weeks, just twice,
Yeah.
we've attempted to stream with Twitch, and it has basically rejected us. It has kicked us right in the face as we tried to walk through the door.
Twice.
And went, I don't think so. Not today, horseshoes and hand grenades. So I just went and clicked the button on YouTube and made it streamable. So we're now streaming off YouTube, which is handy because YouTube will make it so that it's automatically a YouTube video. Congrats.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, I used to think that it didn't work that way, but apparently it's really easy to stream with Twitch. I thought it was more complicated.
It's really easy
But it's not.
to stream with your mom.
Those kind of things you need to stay away from. Streaming with your mom is
Streamwithyourmom.com.
not okay. Ashley, we have other news. Hold on.
Oh!
Surely, do I have a sound for this? No, probably
Do
not.
Zelda. Do Zelda.
I don't have a Zelda.
Yes, you do. You had a Zelda. You had
Hold
a
on.
chest opening Zelda thing. Did you
That's-
not have Zelda?
I didn't
Steven,
save
why
it.
don't you have Zeldas? You should have Zelda.
I'll get you your Zelda. Just
He's
give me a second. My internet's slow. Okay, Ashley, a new rule. You punch me in the shoulder every
We've
time
been
I say
doing
like,
good.
and it's
I've
frivolous.
been doing good.
Zelda with a semicolon. No, that's not. I don't know how
I
to
don't even
spell.
know how to pronounce Zelda with
Zelda
a
with
semicolon.
how about this one? Here we go. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
No, that's not it.
I mean, that's great. Yes!
Is that it or
We can
this
do
one?
it.
This one. Dragon Con. We're going to Dragon Con.
Steven, what is Dragon Con?
Dragon Con is a convention of nerds. It's a nerd convention. It's a place where people like you and I, and you, fellow listener, can go and enjoy.
Fellow listener.
And you,
The
listeners,
bald.
you can
and
go
The listening.
to Dragon Con and enjoy friendship with other nerds. And they smell like middle school, and there's parties, and there's that one. There's so many people. It's going to be amazing.
Last night on Alderaan.
Yeah, the last party on Alderaan, we're going to hit that. I think we should go to the one of the balls this year.
Can I go? I'm bringing a dress so I can go to a
Are
ball.
you're bringing a dress?
It's black.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What? Can I take my suit?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to take my suit. It'll get all sweaty with dudes.
Yeah,
Or
that's
which one are we going to? Because there's Avengers. There's the Avengers ball. There's the Zombie prom. There's the Sinatra and Star Wars big band.
There's
I don't have anybody to dance with though, because
I know,
Stephanie's not
that's
going to go. Because
sad.
Stephanie does not feel well.
Would you
So
guys have danced anyway?
I would have danced
You guys
with
don't
her.
seem
I
like
would have
super
danced.
dancers.
I would have danced all up and down. Look at
Oh, little chibies.
Poor
It's
little-
okay. You're going to stay here with mom and dad. And you guys are going to have fun.
Stephanie does not feel well. Stephanie is not going to Dragon
Stephanie has the
Con.
poops.
Sucks.
She
She does not have the poops. She does not have the poops.
You can't say anything about it because
Stephanie is standing outside the door.
she has rage face.
with her mouth
the
agape,
second I
angry
leave
face.
this room, she's gonna hit me.
She's going to push Ashley down the stairs. That's how this
No,
is going to...
Chibi's, that's not acceptable.
So one of the cool things about it is we're meeting Lil Will, who's a listener, you guys are familiar with. He's been on the show multiple times. He's going to be showing up there. Kind of excited to be able to take him under our wing and show him the ropes of Dragon Con.
I'm texting him right now.
I'm kind of pumped about that. Like I've been, you guys know, for the last 7 years of horseshoes and hand grenades, going on 8, or is it 8? Have we been doing this 8?
7.
No, 7.
7.
7 years. We've been trying to talk Little Will into a podcast, and the boy hasn't got off his butt and done it yet.
He has an awesome voice.
So we're gonna try and make that happen. It's going to happen. He doesn't know it yet, but it will. So we're gonna have a blast. We were going through. Me and Ashley are both going through our phones because they made a fantastic Dragon Con app.
There's belly dancing, and there's Doctor Who stuff, and there's Cylons, and I will be going to all of that by myself because Steven doesn't get any of it.
Yeah, it's no, I don't get any of those things.
He
But I'm
won't
gonna
be-
go. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna celebrate.
I'm
with
dragging
you.
him to the Being Human panel, even though he's never watched that.
I've watched Being Human.
Have you?
Yeah, I
Sam
love
Witwer?
that kid. Yeah, Sam Worthington. Love that. No, that's not Sam
No.
Worthington.
Sam Witwer's the vampire.
No,
you
what's this
probably
guy's
like the
name?
werewolf because he's weird.
Yeah, I like the werewolf
I
guy
like the
because
werewolf
he's all
because
quirky.
weird. Yes.
Yeah, I don't like
He's
the
gonna be
vampire guy. The vampire guy looks like a rapist.
Probably.
But that's kind of what vampires are based on. So
Yes.
I guess the ghost chick, I don't know much about her.
And then
It's not Sam Worthington.
Lost Girl, they're having a panel.
I don't know anything about that show.
It's awesome.
I'm gonna need someone else to drive while I sit in the back seat and watch Netflix until. That's what it's gonna take. What is that dude's name? Being Human. Sam Witwer.
Is the vampire.
Oh, are you talking British Being Human?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah, that guy. Sam Huntington, not Worthington. I was close.
Hunting. Yeah, that was close.
I was really darn
Especially
close.
for something you don't watch.
I know.
And then
I watched it
BSG
once.
peoples are going to be there, and Star Trek people are going to be there, and
Captain
Shepherd
Picard.
Book is going to be there.
Shepherd Book?
Jean-Luc.
Shepherd Book and Jane are going to be there.
Ugh.
I'm really excited about that. So anyway, we're not going to gush too long because you guys are going to get a full video
We're just
recap
letting you know
of our.
we're so excited.
Yeah,
Are
we're-
we're gonna
We're taking the
cast
cameras.
from the-
Yeah, we're taking the cameras. We're taking everything.
we're gonna do interviews like we did.
Yeah, we're hopefully. I would love to live stream. I have to see if I can find the Freedom Pop, but I don't know how well it's going to work. I don't know how effective it will be.
Yeah.
Because you're talking 25,000 people just plugged into the cell tower. So I don't know how well that's going to work. But what we will try to do is do some uploads of some video while we're there. Plus, do our recap like we did last year when we made that cool video and showed it. You can still see it on YouTube if they haven't pulled it down because I used the Cantina Band music from Star Wars.
Jerks.
Yeah, they muted it at one point and then it came back.
Yeah.
But it was
they do
good.
that.
But we're gonna have an amazing time. There's a handful of people that we wish were gonna be there, but I don't think are gonna be there. Like our friends. I don't think Chris Marino's going this year.
Yeah, I don't think he's going.
Bummer,
I know
bummer,
Lauren's
bummer.
Not going.
We'll have to meet some other comic book artists.
Stephanie's
not going.
She's like in
just
the room
shouted.
going, me.
I really wish she was going. I'm trying to keep my spirits up.
That's right. Like we've
'Cause-
been excited for so long, and then she gets the poops.
I know. She does not have the poops. Quit telling the public she has the poops. That's not the case.
I know.
So, yeah, we're going to have an amazing time. We wish all of you could be there next time. Why don't you come down? Go to Dragon Con with us. We'll have a blast. We'll meet up.
Yeah, for $150, you can get a ticket at the door.
Yeah, kind of bummed about that.
Or you can just meet us at Ted's and we'll have dinner together.
Yeah, dude, Ted's. Oh, yeah. And nobody's at Ted's because everybody's because they went to Dragon Con.
Jeez, yeah.
You got to have, like,
I'm
at
going to
least
eat me the
$10.
crap out of some cucumbers.
Oh, they're going to be good.
Because that's the only thing I can eat at Ted's.
It's going to be so great.
French fries and cucumbers.
This is a shout out just to my buddy Matt who went with us in 2010.
Your tickle buddy.
And my tickle buddy.
Your tickle buddy.
Yeah, I miss my tickle buddy. Dragon Con: The Lost Tapes is something you want to listen to. I've put it out there before. It's so
That's
good.
so good.
It's so good.
So hilarious.
It's so good though. It was 3 a.m.
Steven gets drunk when he's tired. and
Honest
I'm
to
not
goodness.
like he gets the same reaction Steven has when he has drank too much. He gets when he is tired. His brain just goes wah.
Yeah.
And how long did you talk without a breath? Like you just kept with no reaction from anybody else. You were like singing a song.
I don't need anyone else to be entertained.
But it was like for 10 minutes straight. I laughed so hard I gave myself a headache, and then I started to fall asleep. But it was just this song, and it was beautiful, and it rhymed, and we were so exhausted.
Great. It was a great
so
song.
Exhausted.
I loved it. No, we had so much fun. Now, I don't really need other people in order to entertain myself, as long as I've got a camera and I feel like somebody might be watching.
Yeah, or
I'm
at
like,
some future point.
blah, 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 let me tell you a story. It's going to be great. I want to take that was the first night we got there and we registered because it was
8 hours.
It took us till 1 in the morning.
Forever.
Yeah.
Friggin' ever.
From what I hear, it's
It was
supposed to be
hot.
faster. Like now,
A
it's supposed
dying
to be
moose
better.
would be faster.
Yeah, it's going to be so good. I'm so pumped. So pumped. So anyway, that's what we're doing. We're going to have a blast. We'll keep you guys posted. Watch our Twitter, HNH Show Twitter. We're going to be posting stuff, pictures and whatnot. We don't have anybody to sick on the attractive people like Matt. Matt, we would just send and be like, talk to that hot chick, Matt, because you're single and it's funny.
We can do Jeff.
You can do nobody's doing.
We can use Jeff.
Nobody's doing anybody.
We can use Jeff. Jesus,
You're
Steven.
so wrong.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, you're bad. You're bad. Let's do a factoid, shall we?
Yeah, right.
Factoid of the week. That's fun. A group of owls is called a parliament.
Tee.
That's so British.
Tee. Bless you.
An American group of owls is called a congress.
Right here, dude. It just gets funnier. Oh, we're so
It's a British. The Lords, the House of Lords and the House of Commons. So you've got your owls with the House of Lords. It's like, we're very British, and the Commons like, we're British too, Cockney.
Cockney.
Not that I think
I cocked
so,
my knee to the side.
I need a British person to explain to me why we still wear cotton wigs at court in Britain. Because
Tradition.
That's,
Same thing. We have those weird graduation hats that they think are the stupidest things on the planet.
That's the stupidest reason to wear a cotton wig, though. Like, a hat's a hat. A cotton wig on top of your normal hair. No, it's not. So the problem with the cotton wig thing is back in the day, people would shave their head and then put on the cotton or
Yes.
the wool
And now
wig
they just
or
wear
whatever.
it over their hair.
Now they'll come in with long, normal people hair and put this thing
And it
on.
looks
It's
awful.
like, you look stupid. It doesn't look nice. Like, you don't look like you're presentable. I would rather you just shave your head and be up there all bald and intimidating like our judges.
Like the balds.
I think we should go to the judges system, like Judge Dredd system. Like, oh, I saw you on the street and I just saw you steal that purse, so I'm going to kick you in the face. And that's going to be the end of it. What was that thing I was talking about the other day about? It was extreme H&H justice.
Oh, we were on the couch, and then we reckoned it to Mayberry.
Was it vaguely racist?
No,
Okay, good.
I don't believe. But somebody did something stupid. Somebody.
They shot him, and I was like, well, good.
Yeah, I don't remember.
They probably should have.
That was probably better not said on air.
I don't remember what it was. Surely it was fictional.
Yes.
I can't remember what it was fictional, though. Now, I believe in swift libertarian system
I believe
justice.
in vigilantes
You know,
and cows.
It all depends. So rational people together, I think, could have a system like that, but people aren't rational. Like,
No.
people flip out
It's like
all
communism.
the time. Yeah, it's like,
Sounds good on paper.
it's, you know what? You know who put it best? Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh, good.
He said, a person is smart. People are panicky, crazy nutcases.
Is that what he said?
Something like that. It's a quote from Men in Black 1.
Okay.
Sounded a lot better when Tommy Lee Jones says it.
Everything sounds better when Tommy Lee Jones says it.
It really does.
He's awesome.
I feel like he's got the Morgan Freeman thing where you could, if you saw his face and read something, you'd read it in his voice.
Morgan Freeman.
But, okay, yeah.
Morgan Freeman. I don't have anything. That rhymes with Freeman.
Let's see. People are stupid. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna get the right quote.
I'm gonna let you finish.
38 seconds of Tommy Lee Jones.
Humans, for the most part, don't have a clue. They don't want one or need one either. They're happy. They think they have a good bead on things.
Yeah.
But why the big secret? People are smart. They can handle it.
No.
He
The
was
person
bored.
is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it.
There you go.
There we go.
People are dumb, crazy, panicky, whatever he said.
Yeah, you ruined it 3 seconds after you said it. That's good.
I don't know where we got off on that tangent.
Russia wants Bulgarians to stop vandalizing Soviet monuments to look like American superheroes.
I don't have a problem with it. America. It's all right. It's all right by me. I saw
They took
that.
this awesome relief and made it. There's Superman, and there's the Joker, and there's
Actually-
Santa Claus and Wolverine and
Like,
McDonald.
they equal
the
Santa
clown.
Claus as a American superhero.
This is amazing.
I mean, I guess Santa Claus is kind of like a superhero. He kind of has powers.
I think you need to
Folds time and
Well, actually, that's so funny because two of the stories, well, that and then the actual world news story is vandalism.
oh,
of a
good. Let's
monument.
read it then.
Okay,
World news. Sorry, that was loud. My bad. World's most expensive pedicure. I get free pedicures.
From Stephanie or
Like,
from your socks?
I think the last time I got a pedicure was like a year ago.
You get them from your socks. You actually got a pedicure?
Stephanie was like, "Your feet look ridiculous," and she just took them. She's like, "I'm gonna fix these."
I don't think I'd ever pedicured anybody's feet. I have plucked boyfriend's eyebrows.
That's okay. I mean, that's good for you. That's healthy.
Yeah, I was just like, this is too much. This needs attention.
Well, good. Stephanie shaves my eyebrows from time to time. Like she'll get rid of the.
See, that's cool. Like I would never be able to tell that your eyebrows have been shaved. I feel like you got married and your eyebrows like stopped being perfect.
They did they were perfect.
They were
perfect for years.
Yeah.
And then I got married and they were like.
You got like insta old man eyebrows.
I look like that dude from the Gladiator, the like really old fat dude whose eyebrows were all.
like my daddy's eyebrows.
Yeah. They could, if they came to life, they would reach for things. You know, they'd be doing this. Like my nose got out of control. It's like
Really?
yeah, I look like Nigel Thornberry. It's stuff. His hair is just and I see him from time to time, and I snatch him, and I'll just keep snatching, and they keep coming. Snatch, snatching.
Snatch and grab.
Yep,
That
I'm
was
like the clown with the ribbons. Well, when's it gonna stop? They just keep coming.
The one cool thing about the surgery on my nose, even though it left me disfigured, and Rob walks up to me and goes, "What's wrong with your nose?"
Okay.
It like I don't have any nose hair because it like was distraught for so long. My hair follicles were like, "Nope, we're done here."
You can't grow hair on your nose anymore?
They're like little peach fuzzes if I do get them.
I mean, that's effective, though. Doesn't that do the trick? I mean,
I don't like snort cocaine enough to worry about my nose hair. So.
not anymore anyway.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Kicked it.
Drugs are bad. World's most expensive pedicure. Pranksters may have caused one of the world's most expensive pedicure after they gave a statue some red nail varnish.
Varnish!
This is British.
So
The statue of satyr playing the flute is one of the main artworks in the grounds of the
A
Gachina.
satyr?
I don't know how to pronounce any of this.
Satyr?
A satire.
Satyr.
The grounds of the Gachina Palace Museum, one of Russia's top tourist attractions. Officials have been told that it would cost more than $68,000 to remove the nail varnish because of the way it reacted with the marble.
Steven keeps saying nail varnish and it tickles me.
I don't understand. And I like how you corrected, because I assume this said pounds beforehand,
Yes.
and you put the $ afterwards.
I'm so funny.
Like, you got the number right, and then you're like, dollars. I always write it that way, though, because you say the number first, and then you say dollars.
Yeah,
So why would you put the dollar in front?
I've never put the $ in front. I think it's stupid.
Everyone else, every other culture puts it at the end,
Yeah, I like it at the end.
because that's the way you say it.
Yeah.
Americans do everything backwards. If you know, like
Ounces.
we do month, day, year
And
instead
everybody
of
else does
American logic is stupid.
day, month, year.
Yeah, and we have inches and yards and
Oh,
feet.
Like, having to convert that to metric is so painful, but metric in itself is beautiful because it's all tens.
It's all tens. It's easy to
like,
work with.
math challenged people, such as myself, can do all tens.
Weapon X, cocaine. Okay, I'm paying attention now. Museum spokesman Kuzma Bahulyabov, that's Ukrainian, told local media it is really galling because it probably only cost pennies for the small amount of nail varnish that was used, but it's going to cost a small fortune to clean it off. The minimum charge from professional restorers is 2.5 million rubles, but it could be much higher depending on the type of nail varnish that the vandals have used.
They just, the statue,
Borscht.
The toes are just all red. Like, they carefully painted the toenails red.
He's sitting there. They're like a barbershop with this statue. Now, Clarice, she done told me whatever. I don't know what I'm talking
You're
about.
a bad person.
I am not a bad person.
Bad
I don't think I am. I might be. And I don't know. I learned the other day that oftentimes when you say something and someone takes it the wrong way and is all mad at you about it, that it was probably a bad thing to say.
What did I say the other day? And you're like, that wasn't me.
Oh, yeah, you did say something jerky.
You said something and it hurt everybody's feelings. And I'm like, what's wrong?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, you did what I do.
Yeah.
And I started to wonder if people who are mean or people who I perceive as having been mean to
Don't
me
realize it.
or someone else just have no idea what they said was construed in a poor way. Like, you sometimes you think, oh, I said that was fine. But then you realize, why did that hurt their feelings? You can't really figure it out, but you know that didn't come out. It wasn't intended. We have a tendency to judge people by their actions and what they say, but we want to be judged by the intentions behind what we said.
Yes.
That's the problem.
Yes.
So I think maybe mean people aren't really mean. They're just
misunderstood.
Yeah, they're too dumb to realize what they just said was stupid.
Yeah, no, it's I say things at work all the time, and it makes my butthole pucker because I'm like, I probably shouldn't have said that.
I do that a lot.
I can't help it. I'm just like, I interact with people like I've known them forever, and
they just expect now they know me well enough, but they might not.
No, they don't know. No, I'm talking because I don't see my coworkers at all. I see.
Yeah, you see them at work.
I see my patients. That's it. Like, I am constantly with the patient, and I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. And my boss overhears me. She's like, no, I know that's your personality, but...
Yeah.
Because there's this one test we do that it's like a blinding light. Like, it temporarily completely blinds them for a minute. They just see nothing except this, like, white haze because we're taking a picture of their eye, and it has to be so bright to make their eye translucent.
Yeah.
That's not the real science behind it. I'm just talking out my butt.
I really like those pictures, by the way. They look fun. Like when
the eyeballs?
Yeah. I like when your dad has that yellow light and he goes over your eye and you're like,
yeah,
whoa, look
you
at
can
all
like
the
see it
veins.
reflected. Yeah. Well, this is just, it takes a picture of it. This is that, but it takes a picture. So I'm like, okay, we're going to blind your other eye now. That's just how I tell them to switch. And, my boss is like, you may need to find something else to say because what if they're blind or what if their family member's blind? I'm like, I don't care. They're at an optometrist's office.
Yeah, they're going to.
If they're blind, their feelings aren't going to be hurt. Like, if they're blind, I'm probably going to know it before we get to that room.
Yeah, you'll probably be aware.
Yeah.
They're coming in with their stick.
Yeah. We have yet to have someone walk in with a dog. Just saying.
Yeah. You're like, hey, are you blind?
Yes.
Why are you going to make jokes about me? He added that so far proved impossible to discover who was behind the stunt, so the museum would have to shoulder the cost. They'd have to shoulder it anyway.
Yeah,
whoever
nobody's
that
going to
crap
come.
Can't pay for it.
No, 68,000
Yeah.
monkeys.
They might could say, "Oh, you owe them for it," but they're gonna be like, "Can I pay in installments, like
of
$5
$23
a
month?"
year?
Yeah.
Yeah. We could probably have installed as many. Oh wait, skipped a thing. Therefore, that didn't make any sense. One of the problems is that we have a short set of CCTV cameras around the grounds, and this needs to be rectified. Arnold Schwarzenegger, somewhat Russian.
Rectified makes me giggle.
CCTV makes me a CCCTV.
We
could probably have installed as many as we needed for the money it's going to take to clean the statue and restore it to its previous condition. Russia. The Great Gachina Palace was built between 1766 and 1781 in the town of Gachina in Russia's Leningrad Oblast.
Oblada. Something, ooh la la.
Life goes on. life goes on. Do you remember that show?
No.
You don't remember the show?
No.
And the kid, it was like the intro is riding a bicycle and it's like Corky, and Corky's like, I'm Corky. And when you're little, you don't understand that Down syndrome is not something to laugh at. So you laugh at life goes on when it's not appropriate.
I told you about the 21-year-old. No, he was autistic.
Yeah.
I get my syndromes mixed up.
Is that considered a syndrome?
I don't know. I talk to everybody like they're the same.
Syndrome.
I talk to everybody like they're the same age and the same race and the same mental acuity as everybody else, and I think that gets me in trouble sometimes.
You have no filter like you're an old person versus you're a 3-year-old.
No.
You're just like, I'm talking to you like I talk to everybody.
Yeah.
And even if you have a mental handicap, I'm just like, I'm all up in your face.
I was like, there's that same test, like you have to kind of move your head around. I reached out to grab his head just because I'm used to doing that to people, and I, looked at his mom. I was like, because sometimes autism does not handle touching well. Yeah, I mean sometimes they like super like it, and sometimes they super don't. And I was like, he's not gonna punch me in the face if I touch his head.
I mean, those are valid questions to ask. It's terrible condition for us. It's not terrible for them. He
was good. Yeah, he was fine. Yeah. He liked my bracelets.
They're fine, And
when he was done, he was done. I'm like, amazing. Dude, I wish I could just say I was done and go, and leave.
Yeah, just be like, I've had enough. You had your chance.
And we're done here.
I was thinking the other day, I was listening to a podcast talking about the brain and like recent discoveries we've made. Like your brain apparently has receptors. I don't know why I feel like I need to do this to show receptors with my hands on my head. But there's dopamine receptors in your brain that when they get overflowed with too much, they start resisting dopamine. That's why, like, if you are a meth addict, for instance, or you try meth, you get hit with 1,100% dopamine.
Jeez.
Like the 1,100% of the normal, like food is 50.
Jeez.
Sex is 100.
Woohoo!
Smoking is 250.
And that's why he can't stop.
Meth is 1,100.
That's insane.
So that's why I was listening to somebody talking about the addiction in there. That's why you can't, nothing satisfies you after that. Like nothing. That's why you stop eating. That's why you stop drinking. That's why you stop sleeping.
I feel like knowing that and knowing that smoking, because like I've taken to drag off a cigarette before, and I mean I was drunk and I wanted it. I'm like, this tastes like car exhaust. And it burned my throat, and I'm just like,
yeah,
like, why?
People do it.
Yeah, but I'm just like, why would you continue? And knowing that meth is as bad as it is and causes many, like, why would you initially start and then continue?
I mean, you get to a point, maybe you just want to try something. Maybe you've tried other things.
Yeah,
and it's just like, whoa, and your brain gets this. So dopamine's a trigger to tell you that you just did something good.
Do it again.
We should do that again.
That's why people like sex.
Yeah, but eventually it wears down those receptors to the point where, okay, you did it and that was fine, but you're going to need to do more to get the same hit you got before. It's amazing.
And then you end up in your closet on a trip for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what you're getting at, but sure.
Jeez, Weapon X.
Yeah. But Weapon X meth. Okay, I'm paying attention now. No, but I mean, really, you get to that point. It's fascinating. So I was sitting there thinking a minute ago, we were talking about whatever it is we were talking about before I went off on this tangent. I can't remember. But your brain, I think we're going to learn in the next 50 years, maybe less than that. Everything we know now is stupid.
We do that
like, as far as brain science. We will, but the brain is the final frontier of things we really don't understand. Because we don't understand how it works. We understand how your digestive system works. We understand how your circulatory system works. We understand more of the heart.
Germans didn't experiment on the brain too terribly much.
Right. They
Their twin studies didn't get,
But we don't understand the brain at all. I mean, we're just like, I poked it there. I poked it over here. I poked it over there.
You only use 10% of your brain.
That's got to stop. Like, this really
that was from a German report that some American didn't read properly. That's just the taste buds, too. Like, the different the taste bud zones. It was a German paper that some American scientist wanted to rip off, but he couldn't read German all that well. So he ripped it off and rewrote it what he thought it said. And that's how that myth got started.
We have taste bud areas, right?
No.
No? I learned that in 3rd grade. I thought that was legit.
No.
Like the back is bitter, the front is sweet, the sides are sour.
All everything.
That's stupid. We went through this practice about it, though. We put a lemon on the side of our tongue, and we licked the lollipop, and we put coffee grounds on the back.
Nope.
It's total garbage.
Total garbage. You want to know why you could taste lemon in the back?
Because I could taste lemon anywhere.
Because you could taste lemon anywhere. Right here. Yeah.
Well, now we know. Everything we learned as children is wrong. Pluto's not a planet. You don't have any sections on your mouth. A carrot is not a fruit.
That's the best thing
I feel like everything just got ruined. You know, like
I'm still pissed about Pluto. Asteroid 134.
Pluto is smaller than Russia. I mean, it really doesn't count.
Russia
it crosses
matters.
paths
If Russia
with
decided to
Neptune.
invade the planet, we would listen.
We would care.
Yeah. If Pluto decided to crash into us, we would care.
We would care a little bit. I mean, but it crosses with Neptune. It's tiny. I get it.
I like Pluto. I've got a shirt that has Pluto on it.
I was the first advocate for Pluto staying a planet, but I now look back and go, maybe, just maybe, the scientists know more than me.
I know, but I still like that I like that it has a name called Pluto, and they downgraded it and took its name. That's what makes it sad.
Because it's named after a Disney character.
It's asteroid 134340. I'm like, why couldn't you just keep calling it Pluto and say Pluto's not a planet?
14340.
134340.
They could have just taken Pluto, like Pluto, and named it like a telephone.
Why didn't they just keep the name Pluto? Pluto's not a planet. Now you have to say is
planets.
Asteroid 134340.
You name hurricanes and snowstorms. You don't name asteroids. You think you name stars, but that's bullcrap too. So,
I wonder how many stars have the same name. You named what did you name Stephanie's star?
Stephanie. It's out there in the Leo constellation somewhere. That's what they told me.
I like Leos.
It's a nice, you know what, regardless of that whole star thing, regardless of whether it's real or not, or they name it that in some catalog, it's still a cool sentiment.
It's very cool, yeah.
Like, it's a cool thing to do for somebody, even if it's not legit. It's just like, if I were to name a star, this is what I'd name it. And it came with this really awesome certificate and stuff.
I remember that. She thought that was so sweet.
It was, I thought it was cool.
It was very clever.
Yeah, I didn't just buy her the star. I got a star, and I got her a ring. Not like an engagement ring, but it's a ring of some kind. Or a necklace. I can't remember.
I haven't got you a birthday present yet.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I do. I do this every year.
You can buy me a sticker at Dragon Con.
No, that's stupid. I do this every year.
I wouldn't worry about it.
I think last year I went to June. I don't think I went this long.
You can wait till the next birthday.
No, that's stupid.
That's fine.
No, that's stupid.
I'm not
You're
gonna judge
stupid.
you. Small Town News.
It's stupid.
No, Gab, I've not watched Rick and Morty. I've heard it's really funny, but I'm also scared because it's Adult Swim funny. And most of the time, Adult Swim funny isn't funny to me.
What's a Rick and Morty?
It's new scientist. And it's like if you were to take Marty McFly and Doc Brown and made them crazy.
Wait, is that the Adult Swim live action Rick and Morty?
No, it's the cartoon where you got the crazy scientist and the dude who works with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
You had to. we don't understand pop culture or anything that goes on.
Yeah, we don't watch TV. I don't listen to the radio.
Gosh, we're so disconnected.
I've never listened to the
I don't know
radio.
anything.
Never listen. I hate the radio. The radio is awful.
Well, shall you read the small town news story since it's your turn?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's my turn. Like, I'll read it now.
I think I'll read the story.
Oh, okay. I'm going to read this and Steven's going to have an aneurysm. A schoolboy was arrested by police after he wrote that he had killed his, quote, neighbor's pet dinosaur in a school assignment. Let's let that soak in for a minute.
The kid was arrested. Oh, gosh.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to read. I'm going to try to get this.
No!
I'm going to try to read this before Steven explodes. School officials in Summerville, South Carolina were alarmed by a 16-year-old Alex Stone's words and called the police. He had been given the assignment by his teacher to create a Facebook-type status report telling something interesting about himself. Alex Stone wrote, "I killed my neighbor's pet dinosaur. I bought the gun to take care of the business."
This is awful. This is...
The police took Stone in for questioning and searched his locker and backpack for guns. None were found. This is... Mm-hmm. But officials said that he was, quote, difficult during questioning, and they arrested him and charged him with disturbing the school. He was also suspended from school for a week. I didn't know that being difficult during questioning was an arrestable offense, but whatever. His mother, Karen Gray, told the New York Daily News that I forgot to delete that out. So the school had overreacted. He could understand if they made him rewrite it because it did have gun in it, she complained, which, apparently that's not a safe word for school anymore. I mean, first of all, we don't have dinosaurs. Second of all, he's not even old enough to buy a gun.
I'm gonna write it down.
Steven is so pissed off right now, he is going to journal.
Gun.
Gun. Steven, you better not write that. The FBI will burst forth. Burst forth into.
I got your doodles right here.
Wait, you gotta write a dinosaur thing.
No, I'm firing a weapon. It's got a big scope on it, and it's got this guy. He's right here, and it's this other guy, and he's like, "Oh, I'm."
All you'd have to do is write James above all those guns.
I'm dead.
I wish. See, there we go.
Come at me, bro.
I mean, where are the days when you could draw your teacher being brutally murdered and not have anybody complain about it?
I wrote this all over the paper, too. So, I'm sick of schools. I'm just going to... Hold on. You can't.
Okay, there we go.
I'm going to do this.
Here we go.
Properly.
I'm as mad as hell.
You know what really grinds my gears?
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I'm sick of schools arresting children for everything they do, left and right. It's like, oh, I just brought my fork and knife to school. Oh, it brought a knife. It's only 2 inches long and couldn't even kill a cockroach. But I think I'm going to arrest him, cuff him. He's 6 years old. He's probably going to become a killer because he brought a knife to school. Oh, no, look, he brought a gun. He's got a gun that he hunts with, and he talked about it in class. Oh, no, he went shooting deer with his dad. Oh, no, he's probably going to shoot people. That's the only other reason that you would shoot a gun. Good Lord, we got to get the police in here. We got to take care of this situation. Get Congress. Get them to write a law. Get a law so children can't say guns so we can arrest them because gun's a dangerous word. Kind of like Laura Ingalls or Engine.
You made the cat run. You made the cat run out of the room. The cat's like, see ya.
I kid you not. There is a school in Georgia. A kid said, God bless you, after someone sneezed and they suspended the child.
Snot.
No.
Bull poopy.
No.
Bull poopy.
They are taking the freedom from our children to be,
my kids are getting homeschooled or going to like a completely private college. Yeah.
They're taking, and we don't realize what we're teaching them. We don't realize that what we're teaching them
is bullcrap.
Is that you cannot do what you do. Like, he didn't hurt anybody.
He killed a pet. I feel like that's funny. He didn't like the assignment, and that was what popped up in his head, and he wrote it, and he got in trouble for it.
I don't even care if he didn't like the assignment. Was the dinosaur trying to hurt someone? Was the dinosaur a velociraptor that may have been dangerous to the neighborhood and other children? Did you get the kid's reasoning behind why he would have killed his neighbor's dinosaur?
Kids are creative, and we beat it out of them. Beat it out of them.
We say, no, that's not how you think. That's not how you're supposed to act. That's not what you're supposed to do, until we destroy their imagination. They all grow up to become accountants because they can't do what they wanted to do. They can't make video games. They can't write stories. They can't play Dungeons and Dragons because all of those things are evil. We can't let the kids do that.
They have dinosaurs in them. And guns.
We can't let them watch Jurassic Park. You know? Oh, they use guns to shoot at velociraptors. It would probably have been better if someone else who was more trained with the weapon were to handle it. You are just too small to handle a weapon, So we're going to need to take it away from you. And you can dial 911 if you need assistance. The police will be there.
The police are there to protect you.
Okay, because that's when the crazy hopped-up drug addict banging in my door and trying to kill me, I'll just be like, oh, 911? Yeah, so there's a guy in here, and he's got a knife and a gun, and he says he's going to kill me. I have a shotgun under the bed. Should I use it? No, don't use it. We'll be there momentarily. But I could protect myself. No, don't do that. We'll be over there immediately. I got a trooper in the neighborhood, and he's over there like Dunkin' Donuts and coffee. He's like, oh, somebody's breaking into somebody's house. I better get over there. 25 miles an hour. Oh, school zone. I better go a little slower. Somebody's going to get in trouble. I firmly believe, I know I'm going a little nuts. The cat's obviously upset at me.
Like the cat came in, heard Steven, ran, and then came in and is being like submissive because she thinks she's in trouble.
Crap is she doing? Now, there are good cops out there, and there are people with level heads. I know there are people with level heads, but this happens too much. You know, this happens way too much. And one time with this happening is too much, in my opinion.
The sucky thing is, the teachers have their hands completely
the teachers
tied
can't do
with
anything
stuff.
about
The teachers hate it. They hate the way they have to teach.
What does she want to do?
I think she wants in there. Kitten? Kitten? Oh, there we go.
I promise there's nothing in there. I just let the cat in the closet.
Steven's a cat person.
So, yeah, but there's no reason for this. There's no reason to arrest... Because you don't think about the psychological damage that does to a kid who had no idea what he was writing was wrong.
He was doing it for fun. Like, that sounds like something I would have done when I was young, just being a smart aleck and slightly creative.
Oh, I lied about everything when I was little.
Yeah. The thing is...
the malicious, I'd tell stories.
Yeah. Like, it's just, I shot my neighbor's dinosaur because it was a pain in the butt. Done.
Yeah, my neighbor's dinosaur was mean, tried to eat me, so I shot it. Yeah, okay, good.
The thing
you should shoot it.
That should bother all of us about this is that he wasn't cooperating like the cops thought he should be cooperating. So obviously he's like, this is stupid. He's having a problem with it. It's coming across in his 16-year-old attitude because they probably were a-holes to him.
Yeah.
And they arrested him because he was being disagreeable. That should bother us all. There was no legal right. You can't arrest someone because you don't like their attitude. That's not how the law works.
I was reading this as 6-year-old.
16, yeah.
16.
So you got a little 16.
Either way,
yeah, it's
still stupid. It's still dumb. You know, you're a kid. I don't even understand. I don't know what's going on. I think that we're doing ourselves a disservice by acting like anything related to a gun is evil.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, all these people that have burned their guns, when the zombie apocalypse comes around and you come knocking on my door, I'm going to shoot you. Wait, what? Can I say that?
No, you can't say that.
No, really. I won't offer you any quarter, though, because you'll probably eat me at some point.
You threaten me or my family, there's going to be repercussions, you know?
I mean, everybody that has a gun isn't a psycho. Like,
no.
If you kick down my door and run in and I have a gun beside me and, you're pointing one at me, I'll probably shoot you. But if you run into my house and there's some way that I can get out of this situation without having to, karate chop your face off, I'm probably going to remove myself. I mean, if you push me into a corner and I have a gun on me, I might shoot you in the kneecap.
You can shoot people in your house in North Carolina.
I know. I just feel like that's, everybody that has a gun isn't like super stoked to shoot people.
People think, I don't know where this comes from. It's a stereotype created by the media.
Yeah.
Of like Ted Nugent running around with his AR-15 being like, guns. But yeah, so it's not about the guns. It's about the freedom, right? Like it's about the ability to defend yourself.
Shoot trap in your backyard.
Protect your home team. I mean, we're a country founded on that.
Yeah.
We're a country founded on the idea that you can be free and
you can smoke if you want to. You can have a gun if you want to. You can
overthrow the current
if
government if you want to.
Yeah.
Constitutionally.
Yeah.
There's provisions to make that possible.
Not since the police are militarized and we're not allowed to have guns anymore. But we are not a political show. So you can make your own opinions up about our police state.
The Declaration of Independence itself that we cherish or pretend to cherish has lines in there about when a government is out of control, it comes a time where
you go pee on the White House lawn and you say, we aren't going to take this crap anymore.
Yeah.
Here's some pee.
You're British. So Ted Nugent does do that. I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm just saying you can't just vilify everyone.
I mean, we should be able to go poop on the White House lawn if we want to. Just like, here's some E. coli.
There's a fantastic song by a guy named Frank Turner, who I've recently gotten into.
Are you going to play it?
No.
Are you going to play it?
No.
Are you going to play it?
It's called The Sons of Liberty, and it's a wonderful song. And it ends with that famous Benjamin Franklin quote of, security, liberty. You deserve neither.
I like when they put things in songs. When they put feelings in songs with, like, from movies.
It's powerful.
And stuff. Yeah.
It's awesome. And Frank Turner's really good. He's very British. I think you would dig him. He used to be in a punk rock band, and then he dropped out of that to go back to like folk classic roots. But it's not folk. It's acoustic punk. The way the lyrics and everything, it's like very anti-establishment.
I like anti-establishment.
Yeah, it's good.
We've been discussing respecting authority in church for the small groups with my 4th grade girls.
Has that been challenging for you?
Oh my dear God. I'm sitting there, I'm like, I have to teach these kids to respect authority, and I would punch a cop in the nose. Like,
respect.
It's such a struggle.
You can respect someone and disagree with them.
But it's very difficult. Like, very difficult for me, because if I disagree with you, you're automatically an idiot, and I'm going to treat you like an idiot. So that's something I have to work on.
That's not exactly the proper approach.
No, it's wrong.
Yeah.
I am wrong in the way that I handle my disagreement with authority figures.
Right.
I do not like authority to begin with. I don't care if it's good, bad, or indifferent.
Yeah.
But when it's bad authority, I have a problem.
There's times I've never been wrongly accused by a police officer, so I don't have a direct.
I've been wrongly accused by every teacher I've ever had. Miss Talent!
That might tell
Remember that one time?
That might tell you something. I've been
that you
wrongfully
told me I
accused.
cheated, and then you gave me a B, and then I made you look at my grades, and I really had an A. You just didn't like me at all.
No.
I don't understand why they didn't like me, Steven.
Nobody pooped on the White House lawn paying attention now.
I love this person.
No, it's, whatever. Yeah, poop on the White House lawn. Yeah, civil disobedience is fine, It used to be fine. I mean, look at the 60s and 70s. We stopped doing all that when they just started playing music videos on MTV. We're all like, ooh, this is more important. I need to know what the #1 song is for the week.
I miss music videos.
No one misses music videos. No one. Newsbear left untold. A Florida mother has admitted to secretly giving her daughter tapeworms to help her slim down before a beauty contest. This is bad.
I'm as mad as hell.
You know what really grinds my gears?
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I hate beauty contests. There's no world where kids should be paraded on stage, let everybody look at them and go, "Oh, you're prettier than the other girl. You're so much prettier than the other girl." No, there's no way that would give them a complex later in life and be like, "Oh, maybe I need to be prettier. Maybe I should eat tapeworms and throw up after every meal and wear tons and tons and tons of makeup to cover my ugly face that I appear to have." It's just wrong. It's not fair. It's not fair to do this to people. You should not feel like you're ugly because you don't look like Little Miss Princess Pants over there with her bouffant blonde hair and smiling with her fake teeth. No, I don't want to teach my little girl those things.
I think there's some of the pageants, I think people put their kids in because it does teach them a little bit of confidence. Like, I've seen that. Like modeling classes, dance classes, pageant-y kind of stuff. It does teach them confidence. Because, you can tell someone that's been in a pageant. They move a certain way. They have a certain posture. They have mastered the fake smile.
It's the kids.
But the tapeworms are a bit much.
That's awful.
Yeah.
This person.
But you have to be able to balance it. You have to be like, we're doing this so you can feel good about yourself. But that's the point. Like, if you're not making them feel good about themselves, if you have to slip tapeworms into them,
yeah,
you're doing it wrong.
If you're telling them all the things that they look wrong doing,
right? No, it's just this is you. You are beautiful. Let's go out there and be you.
Just have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun. If you win, great. If you don't win, that's fine,
we'll
too.
We'll still go get some ice cream and go swimming in the pool.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Don't worry about those people. But I don't like it. I watched that Toddlers and Tiaras bullcrap with you, and I hate it. I don't know why anyone would parade their daughter across the stage. And the sad thing is, I've seen a lot of them where it's mostly the parents. It's mostly the parents thinking their child is the most beautiful thing that ever walked the earth and forcing them into it, and the kids are like, I want to go home. Like, I want to
go swimming. That's what I hear the most. I want to go swimming. I'm not going to
make you stay. Like, this is not... I don't want to make them do anything that's for me, right? Like, unless you want... Like, let's go do something. Try stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But just not... I'm not going to keep making you go to something that's just because I want to watch you play baseball, right? I want to watch you play baseball. Or I want to
say my kid is a swimmer or is on the football team
like,
or
look at all
plays
these trophies
tennis.
my kid got. It's like, no, my kid read like 35 books in a month. That's awesome. You know? My kid shot a dinosaur in the neighbor's backyard. That was awesome. You know, like imaginative, amazing things. Because I wasn't a sports kid. And I remember what it was like going to all my friends' houses that were sports kids and seeing the 35 trophies they had on their dresser. I didn't have a one. And it was really...
Did it bother you?
It did bother me.
Yeah?
It did bother me. I didn't want it to bother me, but it often did. And because I didn't have a single trophy.
Because it feels like you're missing out on a part of something.
Yeah, there's something I should have because all my friends had it, but they all played baseball or soccer or whatever. And I just had a really good time playing video games.
Oh my god!
Like I play outside. We play Ninja Turtles and ride 4-wheelers. And you don't get trophies for riding 4-wheelers.
Guess what we're gonna play here shortly?
D&D.
Well, that is on a computer.
Diablo.
Same company.
WoW.
Yeah.
Yes. But I'll tell you one thing: you don't get a trophy riding 4-wheelers or anything. But I had just as much fun. You don't get a trophy for just going and having a recreational time riding horses.
I have lots of ribbons from riding.
Well, that's because you were showing horses. But I would just go ride horses with my dad or ride 4-wheelers with my dad and do all this awesome stuff with my dad. My kid will have a library card, and I'm going to make that the most amazing thing that he has ever heard of in his life.
There's not going to be a library when you have a kid.
There's a library up the road. It's still good to go.
No, by the time you have a kid old enough to be in the... It's going to be like all Kindle all the time.
I am going... When they turn like 4 years old, I'm going to walk them up there and be like, you're going to get your very own library card. You can come in here and get as many books as you want and read them as much. And that was exciting to me when I was like 5. I remember how the adults pushed it like it was the greatest treasure anyone would ever give you. It's like, this is yours. Because the first thing you possess as a child that gives you an independence to go in and pick something you want.
Yeah.
And then you can take it home. If you don't read it, if you read like half the book.
And there's no freaking Dewey Decimal System anymore.
No, you just go in.
That's the best part.
You're like,
libraries were terrifying when... Did you ever have to deal with that, or was that?
No, they had the black screen with orange type computers, and you'd look it up and it'd tell you.
Oh my dear God, we had to do the cards. We had to do I remember we had to learn. I'm just like, it smells in here. They play Colgate commercials, and I don't understand how the hell I find a book. It was awful. It was so awful. I hated the library. And I still have that like stigma. I'm like, I'm gonna go in here and not be able to find a freaking book.
I'll take you up to the library. We should walk up to the library when we get back from
I'm not allowed in that librry because I don't have a North Carolina driver's license.
Oh, you got to get one of those.
Yeah.
We had to do that.
Yeah.
They also had Godzilla movies at my library, so I would rent all the Godzilla movies. So anyway, back to this stupid story about this woman. Pediatric nurse Maricar Cabral Osorio says the teenager turned up at her hospital with a bulging stomach. At first, staff thought she might be pregnant, but an ultrasound scan showed no sign of a baby. Something was in her intestines.
Dun, dun, dun!
Yeah. The mystery was solved when the patient went to use the toilet and suddenly started screaming. Mrs. Cabral Osorio explained it was a toilet bowl full of tapeworms. Blag! That's what it says in the blag. It was so gross, and she had pooped all these tapeworms. She's a pediatric nurse. And she uses terms like blah. It was so gross, and she had pooped all these tapeworms. I don't want to go where this girl went to the doctor. Where's your poopy? Your poopy had tapeworms? It's like, what? No, what? Who trained you?
She's probably 16.
There were a couple that were very long and wiggling around trying to get out of the toilet bowl. Ms. Cabral Osorio told the patient that since the tapeworms were out of her body, she'd be just fine, but one question remained unanswered. How did she know all the tapeworms were gone? She can't really just look in the toilet and go, "Oh, you pooped the tapeworms."
Yeah, I don't know. When I read that, I thought that too.
That's stupid.
Did I move the table?
She went to a bad doctor. Probably. I don't know. I think he moved the cabinet, maybe.
My bad.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
My copa.
We were wondering, how did she get all those tapeworms? And then you saw the mom turn white. The mom was apologizing to the girl. It's like, I'm so sorry. You know I did it just to make you... Who wrote this?
I just like the tapeworm story.
People. The mom was apologizing to the girl. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry. You know I did it just to make you a little skinnier. You needed some help before we went on to the pageant. Miss Gabriel Osorio said the mother denied giving her daughter actual tapeworms, but admitted giving the girl pills containing tapeworm eggs. I fail to see the difference between the tapeworms versus tapeworm eggs. That was a common weight loss treatment.
That's
back
pretty.
In the day.
That's Asian culture still has a habit of using that.
That's really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Tapeworms eat so much of your vitamins you need to live.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like being. It's bad.
It really should not tapeworm it up. Like if
bad.
If you're at that point, you need to see somebody. You can get some
If
help.
you want to lose 5 pounds,
diet and exercise.
do a juice feast.
Yeah, diet and exercise I heard
feast.
was good. Don't do the Hollywood 48-hour lose 20 pounds diet because you're just going to stay on the toilet for 2 days.
Oh, yeah. Do a juice feast. You still get all your vitamins, all the nutrients that you need. You're going to be healthier than... Well, never mind. Don't do a juice feast because most people will detox for the week and have flu symptoms.
We should try that. We should try a juice thing.
I've done it a couple times. You feel like you have to do it over a long weekend because the first 3 or 4... Like, the first day you feel fine. The second day you're kind of and then like the next 3 days are bad. Yeah, you like your nose won't start running, your teeth have fuzz, your tongue has fuzz, like your eyes are glued shut in the morning, and
well, that's your body forcing out all the poop.
oh yeah, you're getting all of it. Like yeah, your joints hurt. It's awful. Isn't
it amazing?
Awful.
Like your body just deals with what you give it, but when you give it the good stuff, it's like, hey,
yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all this other crap you've been holding in. I would give it a try. I think we should do it. We should do it as a HNH experience.
HNH.
Hope the New Zealand guys feel at home. You know, A to Z. HNH.
Ab.
So we should do that. We should document the results.
Yes.
Should be like, today is Juice Feast Day. Blah, 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 blah.
I did that before I came up here. I did it for 3 days.
Do you poop water?
No. Nope. You have... And everybody that's ever done a juice feast has solid poo the entire time.
Solid waste.
Yeah, solid poo.
Good, because that's the part I would dread.
The only thing is, like, it's harder to do at work unless you take mason jars full of...
Yeah.
Because you have to drink every couple hours or you get hungry.
So you put it... But I got a fridge at work. I mean, I could put them in there.
Yeah, just drink 4 or 5 of the... And
That'd
you need
be
a
fine.
juicer, which is helpful.
Yeah.
To juice.
Well, yeah.
We should show.
Okay, you want to do a WTF section?
We'll show.
Oh, geez, it is late.
Yeah.
WTF! WTF.
So, I've heard a couple of these stories popping up, and they're really disturbing. Google has launched an investigation after a series of images suggested it had run over a dog with the streetview car.
Ooh, not good, Google. Don't be evil.
I saw they had done a deer, and now there's a dog. The pictures suggest that one of the cars, equipped with a 360-degree camera, may have run over a dog on a quiet suburban street in Chile. Street View users spotted that as you virtually travel down a road called Mezabel, you can clearly see a yellow dog sprinting out in front of the car. Happy little puppy. Doot, 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 doot. One image further on along the street, all you can see this. Who wrote this? Like a freaking.
I don't know where you get this stuff
awful.
from. But the last 2 stories have not been good.
So awful.
I mean, they've been good. They just haven't been written well.
Whatever. Further down the road from the car's rear-facing cameras, you can see the same dog laying down in the road, apparently ran over. Ran over?
I hope that's not true.
It's super dead. You can tell.
Well, okay, good, but I hope it's not. I hope it didn't get hit.
But I mean, what happened in the time it took from point A to point B?
Maybe it rolled over.
Yeah, maybe the car hit it and it died over.
I don't want to look at this. This is awful.
Anyway, they're investigating it. Well, I wonder what happened with the deer. Google kills deer.
Google, quit killing stuff.
Like, is it an automated? For some reason, every time I see one of those vehicles, I feel like there's nobody in it. Like, it's an automated vehicle just chugging down the road like an automaton.
That's what Google wants, but they ain't got that yet.
Yeah.
I mean, they do have it. But they actually just announced that California's requiring them to put a steering wheel in the car. So they're going to have like self-driving vehicles.
A steering wheel?
No, like this, they're testing self-driving vehicles. And they took the steering wheels out, and California's like, no. You have to have a steering wheel.
Yeah, haven't you seen iRobot? You need to take control in an emergency.
Yeah, from time to time.
Yeah.
This thing has gas in it? Oh, are you crazy? Gas explodes.
Right.
We'll never get to that future.
No.
You freaking auto industry.
Demolition Man.
Taco Bell.
Are they doing a...
Enhance your calm, John Spartan.
Oh, my gosh. That was a good movie. I think they're thinking about rebooting it, maybe, which I would be cool with, because that was a fantastic movie.
You know, the RoboCop reboot wasn't bad. I fell asleep at the end.
I didn't care for the actor that played RoboCop, but they needed that body type to fit in the suit.
They needed...
It was very dead.
I didn't really like the original RoboCop actor, but you're not really in it for him.
Yeah.
You know, he's a robot.
I mean, I enjoy the plot, and Michael Keaton
he was a good bad guy.
Phenomenal, yeah. And then
Gary Oldman.
Yes, he was good.
He was a good scientist.
And then
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes, he was also fantastic. I loved how they made fun of Fox News.
Propaganda face.
And then the dude in the exoskeleton.
What? Jackie Earle Haley.
Yes, I love him.
Yeah.
Love him.
Yeah.
So I feel like if they wouldn't have had the caliber of actors they had in it, it would have just...
Yeah, Jackie Earle Haley isn't in much, but he's an amazing character actor. He's really good.
He was Freddy Krueger, man.
Yeah, and Rorschach.
Yeah, I would have liked to rewatch that movie.
I was so good.
I would like to rewatch.
So good. I watched it one time like a year ago, and I was like, "This is the best." The soundtrack could have been different, but I mean, it really was a good movie.
I wish they would have modernized the soundtrack, because there were like really awesome fight scenes, and I'm like, like soundtrack makes a difference. Like I understand them wanting to set the mood, but they could have like remixed it or something.
Yeah, and the soundtrack where Owlman and the Silk Spectre got together.
Brown cow.
That was a poor choice of music.
They essentially could have went bow chicka bow.
It was a poorly chosen.
It was awful.
Selection.
I laughed until my butt hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight on Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. We have had so much fun you don't even know. So once again, we look forward to going to Dragon Con this weekend and filling our YouTube channel with tons of videos. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, now would be a good time to do it. And since you're watching live on YouTube instead of anywhere else, it's really easy for you to do. Just subscribe to us. That would be awesome. We would love it. Tell your friends, man. Bring some people to the show. Bring some mo-folks. Mo-folks.
Yes, and stay tuned for lots of Dragon Con updates.
Oh, tons of stuff coming from HNH Show on Twitter, so keep an eye on that. And also keep an eye on our YouTube channel, because I got that YouTube Capture app. So we might just do little nuggets stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
So it should be a lot of fun. Send your questions, comments, hate back, feed mail. Hate back and feed mail. That's what I just said. Hate back
because you threw
and feed mail.
That is heavy. That is heavy for what that is.
Inkjoy.
Steven shot me with an Inkjoy pen in the foot.
Call us, leave us a voicemail on Skype at HNH Live. Oh, the email address, hnshow@gmail.com. Download our show on iTunes. Follow us on Twitter. I'm Steve HNH. The show is at HNH Show on the Twitters. And you can always donate to us through Patreon. Patreon.com/HNH Show, where you can give us $1 and we can give you some things. It'd be great. Lots of fun. But anyways, we are Dragon Con bound. We're excited to see some of our good friends there. Seeing Lil Will there. Going to have a blast. Going to see all kinds of podcasting famous people. So I'm kind of pumped. Maybe I can meet and shake some hands.
Patrick Stewart.
Yep. So it's going to be fun. And you guys have a wonderful week. Do something awesome. Don't waste your time doing things that aren't productive and making the world a better place. Do something cool with your life. That's our advice to you.
What have you done lately?
Thank you, guys. We'll leave you with these words of wisdom. There aren't any. All I can say is...
Oh, wait, no, I have them. I forgot.
I'm running out of...
No, I'm sorry.
What are they? Okay, I got them. We're going to leave you with these words of wisdom from Carl Jung. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves.
Ting.
Pure words never been spoken. Thank you, Carl Jung. We will see you guys next time right here on Horseshoes and Hand Grenades.
Bye. That's awesome.
I got your laugh at the end of the show.
I'm sorry. I turned around and looked at it.
Lana Del Smash. That's wonderful. Thank you, Had a Baby. It's a boy.
That's awesome.
Had a Baby was late, actually. Sorry, buddy. You were late. It's okay.
Sorry, you suck.
We had to start late because of difficulties. Episode 311. All mixed up. Don't know what to do. So you turn around and the person you right there.
I don't know what he's saying at this point. I'll just spit on my computer. Let's see.
Oh, I know why. I know why the site wasn't working.
Why?
It's pronounced young.
Yeah, Carl Young. Did you say Young?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Jung. It's spelled Jung. Jung. All right. I'm going to do a thing. Let's see. It's the first...
So tired of being alone. Not to be that guy. You're always that guy.
Huh? I was that guy?
No, not him.
Oh, who's legendarily stupid? Which one is that?
Ranahanahan.
Oh, Ranahanahan.
Ranahanahan.
Oh, holy crap, you can watch it on your iPad.
Oh, holy cap. You can watch us on your iPad. That's really cool.
I didn't know you could do that. I thought it was still Flash-based, even though it was on your iPad because it was live.
Oh.
But apparently that's not the case. So we might very well be YouTube streamers from this point on.
Yeah?
I just have to work it into the the actual website. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. I think I can do it easily. It's just I don't know if the URL changes every time you do a new streaming event. Like if the URL changes, then it might be difficult to get it plastered there all the time. I'd have to set it up beforehand. Just depends. There might be some way to subscribe to the channel's live feed or something, and it just plays it. I don't know. I'm typing up the intro. This is the boring part of the show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is palette like your taste palette spelled P-A-L-L-E-T?
P-A-L-E-T-T-E.
P-A-L-E-T-T-E.
I'm pretty sure that's how it's spelled.
No, that's a thin board. That's a palette like an artist palette. Yeah.
I'm going to name this episode Come Original.
Come Original.
Because it's episode 311. So it just feels right. What's today? Today's August.
26.
Poop.
Yeah, it's P-A-L-L-E-T. Taste
I was
palette.
a little late on the poop.
Palette?
I like how...
Oh, P-A-L-A-T-E.
Baby, it's a boy. Delay is longer, I think. Say poop when you see this. He knows this so well. All entertainers come original. You got to come original. You got to come original. Yeah, it might be a little bit longer. I don't know if, like, to get out, a lot of these free streaming services, to get out of being in trouble, they'll delay the stream. I don't know what it does for them. But I guess if they find out you're sitting there streaming all day long music or something. All right, here we go.
Yeah, Chiba. In a minute.
What's she asking?
We're gonna close this and then we're done. Nope.
All right, here we go. Oh, wait, I need to. I was almost ready. Bloop. And the intro time. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. It's the last show before Dragon Con, and we are pumped. Woo! Tonight on the show, we talk about expensive feet, gun-toting Americans who kill dinosaurs, what's wrong with pageants and tapeworms, and how Google Street View is hazardous to woodland creatures. All this and more on tonight's episode of Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, episode 311 for August 26, 2014. Come original. You got to come original. All entertainers come original. You got to come original. You got to blah, 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 blah. Holy crap, you didn't say anything at the end either.
I got distracted. Crap.
Usually you're like, blah, 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 as it fades out. And that time you did it, you were perfect.
Yay!
You're just like, I'm not going to interrupt the part of the thing that's very difficult for you to cut out today.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Jeez. Save project. All right, party people. It's been excellent hanging out with you. Seriously, look forward to our Dragon Con footage. We're going to try to do more than we did last time. We're geared up, I think. Got a backpack downstairs ready to go.
Yes.
It's going to be, it's just going to be a great time.
Oh, I'm so excited. Stevie's got water and he got graham cracker crunch thingies.
Yeah, I got us food this time so we won't die.
Yes.
So it should be really good. We've got a lot of events planned we're going to go to. We might break up a couple times because I think you and I might have stuff we want to go to that's at different times.
So excited to do
No, it's going to be great. I really wish we had like enough fourth
I
person.
know.
Sucks.
That's okay. I'll send Jeff with you.
No, he can go with you. It's really okay. It'd be fine. I think. Never mind. I think I'll be fine by myself. It's cool. I'll just meet up. No, Lil Will's going to be there and his friends. So I'll just be like, I'm going to hang with Lil Will's friends while you go.
He's going to be there Friday. And so the only time we won't really have Will is
Sunday.
Sunday.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
There's stuff on Sunday I can go do.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been wonderful hanging out with you. We have had a blast, and you guys have a wonderful week.
Thank you so much for coming and hanging out.
So, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades signing off. Bye.